Video I will show you how to create an input parameter for app shortcut or Siri shortcut using app intent in React Native's new architecture for iOS. Now my output is still building. In the meantime, I will show you guys the code. So first thing which you have to do is open this particular documentation, and here you will have to go to this turbo modules.md file because I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. Now first thing, as usual, I have created a React Native application. Now I'm using the new architecture. So to enable the new architecture for iOS, you will have to see first, once you have created the React Native project, you will have to open your terminal, cd to this iOS directory which you see, and then run this particular command. So this will enable the new architecture for iOS. After that, you will have to create a folder called rtn my swift data. Now I am copying this all from the documentation but changing some name here and there. So first you have to create package.json file. Again, I have copied it from documentation. Only this name has been changed, this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Next, I have created a podspec file. Again, I have copied it from docs and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a js folder. Inside that, I have created this typescript file. Again, I have copied it from docs, but I have added all these methods: get all, save, delete item, and update item. So basically what our app shortcut will do, it will perform CRUD operation inside swift data. Now swift data is a database kind of like SQLite which stores data inside your app. Now you don't have to use swift data, you can use whatever you feel like, but the reason I'm using swift data is because most of the logic we will be writing on native iOS side. If you are using some other DB library like watermelon DB, it will be very difficult to communicate from your app shortcut which is on native iOS side to React Native side. That's why. And this name I have changed. Okay, then the documentation says that create an iOS folder. We won't be doing that, we will be writing the main code inside this main iOS folder. So what you have to do, again inside your terminal, cd to the root of your React Native project and firstly run this particular command. Once you do that, you will have to do cd ... It will move you outside your React Native project, and then you will have to run this particular command. But here you will have to replace rn app shortcut with your own project name. So here, as you can see, my project name is rn app shortcut. Okay, so change it over here as well as over here. Then you will have to cd to the iOS directory which we have, and then run this command. So this will do code generation for the folder which we have created. Now okay, now coming back to app.tsx, how to use it. So here, as you can see, I have imported it like this. Here I have created two states. Okay, and here this is how I'm getting data from my swift data database. Okay, now the data would be in form of JSON stringify. That's why I'm parsing it and setting it to our list. Inside use effect also I'm calling get data. For adding an item, I'm saving it, and then again I'm calling get data. Updating, same thing. Delete, the same thing. For app shortcut, I'm only adding data, but just like I have done it for add data, you can do it for update, delete, or read as well. Okay, next here is our text input where you can enter something, and here I have created 4 buttons, and on press of it I'm calling add, update, delete, and get. Here is our flat list as well, where I'm passing our list and I'm rendering whatever we have inside our swift data. Then what you will have to do, open the XE workspace of iOS inside Xcode. I have already done that. Firstly, you will have to go to your project. Then over here you will have to, this one, you will have to select the minimum deployment. I have updated it to 17.0. the reason is because I'm using swift data, but if you are not using swift data, if you are using app shortcut for something else, you will have to keep the minimum to iOS 16 because I'm using app shortcut with app intent, and that requires at least iOS 16. Then again, coming back to our documentation, it says that create an header file. So I have created this header file. Again, I have copied it from docs. Only this name, this name, this name, and this name has been changed. Next, it says that create an Objective-C file, which I have done, but change the extension to .mm, as you can see over here. So it is Objective-C++. Again, I have copied it from docs. Only here, firstly, this should be your project name. The reason why we are importing this is because we want to bridge some Swift code to this Objective-C file. And sorry, this should be your project name. Sorry, this is my header file name. Okay, so this should be your project name. So as you can see, my project name is rnapp shortcut. Then this again I have copied it from docs, only this name has been changed. Here we initialize our Swift file, which I will show you shortly. This has been copied from docs, again this name has been changed. Here we override the methods which we had defined it inside our TypeScript file, and here we call the delete item with title, which has been defined inside my Swift file. Same this get all, save item with title, update item with title as well. Okay, next coming back to our Swift file of my Swift data. Okay, before that, here I have created this Swift file called to do model. So as you can see, it takes a task name. We will be sending it from React Native side or from our app shortcut. ID will be automatically generated for us. Also, I have created this database service class, which is a singleton. It will basically help us to perform CRUD operation for our Swift data. So here we are initializing our Swift data. Okay, this is for saving the task. Sorry, I'm not going into the details. This is for fetching task, this is for updating, and this is for deleting. Okay, then coming back to our my Swift data. So here you can see, here I'm initializing our singleton, getting our singleton. Sorry, here is our array of to do model and array of string task. So here inside get all we just call fetch data. Inside save item we call service.save task, pass our task name. This is for delete. Okay, same for update, and this is for fetching all the task. So here I'm appending it to our string task, then I'm encoding it and pass like send like I need to send it back to Objective-C as string, and then Objective-C will send it to React Native side. Okay, coming back to the actual shortcut code. Okay, it is still building. Coming back to our actual shortcut code, here is I have added this first add task shortcut intent. So here is our app intent, and this is the important part. So this will help us to display an input when our app shortcut is displayed. Okay, and once we get the value inside the perform method, we just call the save task, pass our task name. Okay, then we for Siri shortcut also same thing. We basically utilize this add task shortcut intent, and here we pass all the phrases which we have. You can change these phrases to whatever you feel like, and here I have passed some short title as well as system image name, which you can change to whatever you feel like. I think that's it. Now let me wait for this app to build, and I will show you guys the output. Let me quickly check. I have already shown you guys this part as well. Okay, sorry. Let's just wait for this output to build, and I will show you guys the output. Okay guys, so here is the output. I will just add something inside my text input. So suppose I will add hi. I'll click on add item. I'll click on add item, and if I try to read item, here you can see this is the item which I'm like displaying it inside our flat list. Now what I can do is I can either use Siri, but Siri does not work properly on the simulator. You can try it on your real device if you have, but also you can use the shortcuts app, and here you can see my shortcut is already getting displayed. If you don't see your app shortcut, just click on this plus button, just click on add a task. Here you can see I'm able to show the input. I will just enter something over here, and I'll click on done. And if now I go back to my app, I'll click on done, I'll click on read item, and here you can see this is displaying our item as well. I'll show you the try the Siri part as well. It won't work properly. Also my app name is little weird, rnapp shortcut. Let's see if it works or not. I can go to device, Siri, log data to rnapp shortcut.
Which shortcut would you like to run?
Add a task.
Sorry, I missed what you said. Which shortcut would you like?
So here you can see it is a little annoying, but anyways, hopefully you got the point. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.